Hi besties, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to use your baking paper to line up different sizes or different shapes of baking pan. Baking paper is very important because it prevents your cakes from getting burnt. So if you don't want your cakes to get burnt, please get a baking sheet or a parchment paper. It is very important. So make sure you watch this video to the end and learn how to line different shapes of cake pan with your baking paper. Now, if you want your baking paper to stick to your cake pan, apply some butter or you can apply some vegetable oil. So just place a little and use your brush to brush out or spread out everything. Now get your parchment paper and place it on top of your round cake pan to get the exact width of the cake pan. Once you get the exact width, cut out the excess, then turn it over on the other side to get also the width. So after cutting everything out, you notice that you are going to get a perfect square parchment paper. So can you see we have a perfect square parchment paper? Then all we need to do right now is to fold it into two equal parts or two equal sides. After folding it into two equal parts or two equal sides, fold it again to form a square. After folding it to form a square, you are going to fold it again to form a triangle from the tip, from the closed side. So fold again to form a triangle. So this is the first triangle we are forming. After making this triangle, hold the tip. Can you see that pointed tip? Hold that pointed tip that is closed and form another triangle. So this is the second triangle we are forming. So after forming this triangle, you would notice that you would have some sides that are unequal with the triangle. So we're going to cut off the excess. So cut out the excess. When you cut out the excess, everything is now equal. Then open your parchment paper and place it inside your cake pan. You will notice that it is exactly, or it fits in exactly into your cake pan. So make sure you secure it to the bottom of your cake pan. Now it's time for us to also line the sides of our cake pan to prevent our cakes from getting burnt. So all you need to do is just place your parchment paper at the side of your cake pan and cut out the exact size. So that is what I just did here. Can you see? I just took the measurements. Just by placing it at the side of your cake pan, you would get your measurements. Then use your scissors to cut it out. Please besties, do me a favor, like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing videos like this. And if you have a video request, please drop it at the comment section. I'll be there to take note. Then after cutting out the exact size of the exact sizes, just place it inside your cake pan. Now it is sticking directly to the cake pan because I applied some butter, or if you don't have butter, you can apply vegetable oil. And this is it. Our round cake pan is ready. Your cakes can never get stuck into that cake pan. Now let's make the square cake pan. So cut out your parchment paper, place your square pan on top of your parchment paper, and cut at each intersection or at each joint of your square cake pan. Can you see? I'm cutting at each joint. So please make sure you cut in to the end of where your square cake pan is stopping. Please, it is very important, so that when you want to place it inside your square cake pan, everything will be able to enter into your cake pan without any struggle. So just place it on your cake pan, on your square cake pan, and use your two hands to press it in while trying to adjust the parchment paper. It is very important. So just keep on pushing inside. Can you see how it's going in? So everything has gone in. So it's just for you to arrange it properly to lap in properly. After that, you can now cut out the excesses. So this is me just trying to arrange everything so that it will not be too squishy, or it will not make my cake to look as if it was not baked well. So please make sure it is lined up properly. It is very important. Can you see it is now properly lined up? After that, it is now time for us to cut out the excesses. So cut out the excesses with all care so that you won't cut out where you're not meant to cut. Then if you notice, you will still see there are a little bit of spaces in the cake pan. So all you need to do is to apply a little bit of maybe butter or vegetable oil, and take the pieces, the little pieces that is remaining, and place your parchment paper there. So that is what I am actually doing here. I just took some extra pieces of parchment paper to just line up in the little space that is showing, and that is it for our square cake pan. Now we are on the hexagon cake pan. The hexagon cake pan is almost the same process with the round cake pan. So just place your parchment paper on the hexagon cake pan to get the width and the length. After that, fold it into two. After folding it into two, fold it again. After folding it, then fold it to get a triangle. After getting a triangle, fold it again to get 3/4 of that same triangle. After getting the triangle, that's the second triangle, you will notice that there is a part that is longer than the other part. So just cut out everything so that it will be equal with the rest of the paper, and now open it and place it inside your hexagon pan. And as for the sides of the hexagon pan, we are going to still do the same thing that we did for our round pan. So just get your parchment paper, place it at the body or just by the sides of the cake pan, and get the measurement. Then use your scissors to cut out the exact strips. Do you understand? Please, besties, do me a favor, like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel for more tutorials like this. So we are done with the hexagon pan. Now we have the round pan, and please, if you are cutting out your parchment paper, you need to be generous with it. It is very, very important. So as for the round cake pan, cut at each intersection or at each joint, just the way you are cutting for your square pan. So after that, you will still come and cut at the middle. So this is what I'm doing. I cut at each intersection. Also, you have to cut through the middle. Do you get? So come back and also cut through the middle. After that, so you pick your parchment paper and place at the middle of your cake pan. And please make sure you cut through to the center, but don't like cut to the center to the extent that you cut out everything. So make sure that everything is almost aligned to the center, so that when you place your parchment paper inside your round cake pan or inside this spherical cake pan, everything will be able to lap properly. So if you notice, everything will lap properly as if it was done by a machine. So just watch and look at what I'm doing here. So I just needed to cut out the excess so that it will allow me to see what I am actually doing. So please just keep on doing it until you get the perfect lining. So just cut out the excess, and that is it. Please, besties, do me a favor, make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video so that you can come back to it anytime, and make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. And please make sure you apply either oil or butter so that your parchment paper can stick. And we are done for the round cake pan. So now this is the bread pan or the loaf pan. It is the same thing with that of the square pan. So just cut at each interjection. Please make sure you cut as deep as possible. This is what I'm doing. Make sure you cut as deep as possible so that when you're placing it inside your cake pan, you'll be able to get what you want. So just cut. After cutting, so we are done cutting right now. Then place it on your cake pan and begin to push it inwardly into your cake pan. Just take your time, don't rush. So that is why you need to prepare your cake pan maybe ahead of time before you start baking, so that your cake won't stay out long waiting for you. And after that, we're going to cut out the excesses. And cutting out the excesses, please make sure you arrange the inner part of this cake pan properly before cutting out the excess. Is very important. So just cut out. And this actually requires practice. Initially, when I learned this first, I didn't learn it at once. I had to keep on practicing with some piece of papers that were not really useful at the studio till I got it. So please, you can also keep on practicing till what you get it. So just cut out the excesses and what, and that is it. So let us see how the final procedure will be. Can you see everything is now perfect? And this is how to line all your cake pans. It is very important. It will prevent your cake from getting burnt. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. See you next time. Bye.